Hello travelers! Welcome to Underground Library. I'm Hamtsu, a storyteller and alchemist in here. Today will be the part 4 of Restaurant in Cantonese, and this will be the last chapter. Please follow me and we can have a chat together. Welcome to my room. Please take a seat and we can have a chat together. For today, the vocab is not much. It's only having 3 vocab. That will be the roasted meat shop, the lo mei shop, and the street food. For roasted meat shop, or some people calling them the Siu Mei shop, that will be Siu Mei ~or some people calling them Siu Lap Dang. Lo mei shop, Lo mei店, or some people calling them Lo Shui店. Street food or food stand, that will be 街頭小食 or 小食店 The pronunciation for Siu Mei is similar to a kind of dim sum that's called Siu Mei. So maybe have to be tiny careful with the pronouns. Siu Mei is the generic Cantonese name of the meat roasted on open fire or a large wood burning rotisserie. It creates a unique deep barbecue flavor, and the roast usually coated with a flavorful sauce before roasting. So they are delicious. I have to say, a lot of restaurants I have mentioned in here or some kind of shop that's selling the food, they are taste amazing. So if you get a chance, I strongly recommend everyone in here can get a chance to go to the shop I just mentioned it in the restaurant series. Also, there has a type of bowl. The name is so special. It's called Sorrowful Rice. That in Cantonese will be 黯然銷魂飯. The name is full of sadness, is it? But in fact, it means roasted pork rice with fried egg. And some people said it should be include onion. If without the onion, it can't call the sorrowful rice. It's something that is, I think it's something that overnamed. But the name of Sorrowful Rice was born in 1996 through the smash hit comedy movie, The God of Cookery. After the movie, lots of restaurants, no matter cha-chan-tangs and tea restaurants, have renamed roasted pork rice with fried egg, or they have added sorrowful rice to their menu. Another food item you may find in Siu Mei shop is lo mei. Of course, when you look in the Siu Mei shop, you may confuse with the outlook of lo mei, especially the orange cuttlefish. It looks like this. It's full of orange, so I know some people may be confused about it. But that is just from the food coloring dye. Lo mei is made by bruising in a sauce known as a master stock, or people call it lo sauce. The most common varieties are beef, pork, duck, and chicken. Next, we move on about the street food. Talking about Hong Kong style street food, which is the first item that pops out from your brain, is fishball, fried chestnuts, egg waffles, pre-stuffed treasure, or some kind of street food that looks cursed, such as the stinky tofu, beef offal, or the deep-fried pig intestine. As an article in a newspaper in 2002 said, Hong Kong citizens ate 55 tons of fishball, which means around 3.75 million per day. As for the numbers, of course, we're not sure if it is real, but Hamtsu is quite sure people in Hong Kong quite love to have street food, and some people will have street food replace their meals or tea time. As I just said, some people will have the street food replace their meal or tea time, right? And they have a term called "so gai." If you translate it directly, it will be sweeping the streets. Of course, it has this meaning in Cantonese, but if you're talking about "so gai" of street food, that means having a meal of assorted street food from different styles. So gai is attractive for people who want to eat different items with a small amount. The most common street food, of course, is the one I just mentioned it. But nowadays, street food in Hong Kong have combined with a different culture, like the souffle pancake, sushi roll, crumb, toast, taro bowl, tamagoyaki, cheese stick. And when we look at street food in Hong Kong right now, they have a lot of items, right? And it's hard to imagine in the 1950s, street food is the same as cart noodles. Also are using mobile carts on the main street, and it's also quite dirty and dusty. But now it's a part of Hong Kong culture. No matter some traditional street food or street food nowadays, they also have their spark for most citizens. I think in the past, people never expected. In here, Hamtsu would like to introduce some street food that is often overlooked and in some cases disappearing. They are called cake, dragon beard candy, traditional candy and coconut web, airplane olives, and ding ding candies. I know for the dragon beard candy, you can find in the supermarket or some convenience store. But the tastes are different, okay? They are not the same things. So we are having the Siu Mei or Lo Mei for dinner or lunch. Or we'd like to having So Gai to replace your meal or tea time. If you're interested about Cantonese or the culture, please like, share, and subscribe my videos. And don't forget to follow my Twitter. I'll update my daily in there, and we can have a chat and tea together. I'm Hamtsu, and I see you next time. Bye! However, when we're talking about Lo Mei in Cantonese, we have to be so careful on the tones and way we sing it. Because some people will using Lo Mei replace an impolite word that means mum. So when we using Cantonese to say Lo Mei, we have to be so careful on the way we sing it. Please don't be aggressive or impolite, okay? Also, I'm not good on pretending angry or being angry. So, just say for example, is if you're angry and pissed off, you can say Lei Lo Mei. Of course, I have skipped the main swear word fuck in here, but Lei Lo Mei is enough to express how angry you are. Okay, I'm not good on being angry, and I just pretend it, okay? If you're so angry and you're pissed off, then you can just point your fingers to that person, or even though you don't point it, it's fine as well, and say, 你老味啊，你點啊，你阻住晒啊，行開啊。Then I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to be. Okay, I try to be aggressive, but you guys know I love you guys so much. So please don't leave me. Please don't leave me, okay?